It is the year 1915. The scene takes place on the Western Front, where a soldier of the British Empire fights soldiers of the German Empire. The Western Front was one of the most infamous stalemates of history. As we are taken to the scene where the two empires fight, we see a German soldier on the right, or the eastern side, and a British soldier on the left, or the western side. The two opposing sides attempt to gain ground on each other through offensive charges or a quick series of shots, followed immediately by a charge. Almost all of these attempts always end in failure, and either side is mowed down by machine guns of the opposing side. Usually it's just the two sides shooting at each other from their respective trenches. The focus of this presentation is to analyze the horrors of trench life for the soldiers on each side of the front. I could explain the horrors of trench life, but let's have a German soldier explain the situation.
Trench life is horrid. I live in constant fear of being shelled alive every day. As I tremble in my worn-out boots and clothes, there is little to no rations here, and almost all of my closest companions are dead. The only thing I can remember them by is the smell of their rotting flesh. The trench is disgusting, damp, smelly, and frightening. It's a miracle that I'm not wet yet. Ah! Tired of this terrible life, living in constant fear, scared of my death that could occur any second. Might as well attempt to advance.
While a German soldier rushes forward to his death, let's see how the British think about trench warfare.
This war is torturous. I myself just recovered from a sickness, trench fever. Luckily I survived, but many of my allies have died to the exact sickness. The medical conditions are horrible. We can't even resist sickness caused by a couple of mice. I barely get rest since I'm so frightened for my life being taken from me in any instant. I'm scared to get sick again. It was horrible.
Chill! Ah! Oh. Looks like the mouse strikes again.
That was a very cheesy line.
By the two soldiers, it was a terrible event. It wasn't the war to end all wars, but it was the war that changed all wars.
Kaboom!